10 common dating mistakes men and women make that ruin relationships. Dating is one of the most complicated yet rewarding aspects of life. It's where vulnerability meets connection, and where the right choices can lead to a lifetime of happiness. However, despite the excitement and promise of new relationships, many people unknowingly make mistakes that sabotage their chances at love. Men and women alike tend to fall into common dating traps that prevent relationships from flourishing. These mistakes often stem from misunderstandings, emotional insecurities, and societal pressures, but the good news is that they can be avoided. In this article, we'll explore the 10 most common dating mistakes that men and women make and how to avoid them. By understanding these pitfalls, you can strengthen your connection with your partner, create a deeper bond, and increase your chances of building a lasting and meaningful relationship. 1. Unrealistic expectations. One of the biggest reasons relationships fail is because of unrealistic expectations. Movies, social media, and romanticized stories create an image of love that rarely reflects reality. Many people enter relationships expecting constant romance, grand gestures, and perfect harmony. When these expectations aren't met, disappointment sets in, and resentment follows. Men may expect their partners to be nurturing, supportive, and emotionally available at all times, while women may expect their partners to be strong, financially secure, and emotionally sensitive. When these idealized expectations clash with reality, partners feel let down and misunderstood. The key to overcoming this mistake is to recognize that no relationship is perfect. Real love involves compromise, patience, and understanding. Instead of expecting perfection, focus on appreciating your partner's strengths and supporting them through their weaknesses. 2. Poor communication. Communication is the foundation of any successful relationship, yet it's one of the most common areas where couples struggle. Poor communication takes many forms: not expressing feelings, avoiding difficult conversations, or assuming that your partner can read your mind. Men are often conditioned to suppress their emotions, leading to emotional distance. Women, on the other hand, may expect emotional depth but struggle to articulate their needs directly. This imbalance creates a cycle of frustration and misunderstanding. To avoid this mistake, practice open and honest communication. Express your feelings without fear of judgment and encourage your partner to do the same. Active listening, truly hearing and understanding your partner's perspective, is crucial for resolving conflicts and building trust. 3. Moving too fast or too slow. Timing is everything in dating. Moving too fast can overwhelm the other person, while moving too slowly can create feelings of uncertainty and confusion. When one partner rushes into commitment before the other is ready, it creates pressure and discomfort. On the other hand, dragging out the dating phase without defining the relationship can leave the other person feeling undervalued. Men may push for physical intimacy too soon, while women may seek emotional connection before the relationship is fully developed. The solution is to find a balance that respects both partners' comfort levels. Have an honest conversation about where the relationship is headed and take things at a pace that feels natural for both of you. 4. Playing games. Playing games is a destructive habit that prevents genuine connection. Common dating games include making someone jealous to test their feelings, delaying replies to seem uninterested or busy, pretending not to care to gain emotional leverage. These behaviors create confusion and distrust, making it difficult for a relationship to grow. Authenticity is far more attractive than manipulation. If you're interested in someone, show it. If you're unsure about their feelings, ask directly rather than testing them through games. Honesty and vulnerability build intimacy, while games create emotional distance. Be straightforward about your intentions and encourage your partner to do the same. 5. focusing too much on physical attraction. Physical attraction plays an important role in dating, but it's not enough to sustain a relationship. Many people are drawn to looks without considering emotional compatibility or shared values. This leads to shallow connections that fade once the initial physical spark wears off. Men often prioritize physical beauty, while women may focus on charm and status. However, long-term compatibility requires more than just attraction. Emotional connection, trust, and mutual respect are essential for a relationship to thrive. To avoid this mistake, look beyond appearances. Pay attention to how your partner treats you and others. Consider their values, communication style, and emotional availability. True connection goes deeper than looks. 6. Being too independent or too clingy. Finding the right balance between independence and closeness is challenging. Being too independent can make your partner feel unnecessary or excluded. Being too clingy can create feelings of suffocation and loss of personal space. Men may withdraw emotionally to protect their independence, while women may seek constant reassurance and closeness. Both extremes create imbalance and tension in the relationship. A healthy relationship allows both partners to maintain their individuality while sharing emotional intimacy. Support each other's goals, respect personal space, and find time to connect without overwhelming each other. 7. Bringing past baggage into the relationship. Carrying emotional wounds from past relationships into a new one is a common mistake that creates emotional walls and trust issues. If you've been hurt before, you may project that pain onto your new partner, leading to jealousy, insecurity, and suspicion. Men may become emotionally guarded, while women may become overly protective or controlling. This creates a defensive dynamic that prevents true intimacy. To overcome this mistake, focus on healing before entering a new relationship. Acknowledge past hurt, work through it, and approach new relationships with an open heart and mind. Trust your partner until they give you a reason not to. 8. Lack of emotional availability. Emotional availability is essential for a relationship to grow. If one partner is emotionally closed off, the other will feel unappreciated and disconnected. Men may struggle with emotional vulnerability due to societal conditioning, while women may hesitate to open up due to fear of rejection. This creates an emotional barrier that prevents intimacy. To be emotionally available, practice self-awareness and vulnerability. Share your thoughts and feelings openly, even when it feels uncomfortable. Create a safe space for your partner to express themselves without fear of judgment. 9. Overanalyzing and overthinking. Overthinking creates unnecessary stress and tension in relationships. Constantly analyzing your partner's words, actions, and social media activity creates paranoia and mistrust. Women may overthink why a partner hasn't replied to a text, while men may misinterpret emotional cues. This creates a cycle of suspicion and insecurity. To avoid this mistake, trust your partner's intentions unless proven otherwise. Communicate directly rather than making assumptions. Let the relationship unfold naturally without constantly questioning it. 10. Ignoring red flags. Ignoring red flags is one of the most dangerous dating mistakes. Signs of dishonesty, disrespect, or emotional unavailability are often overlooked in the early stages of dating because people are focused on the potential of the relationship rather than reality. Men may ignore signs of emotional manipulation, while women may overlook controlling behavior. These red flags often lead to toxic patterns that are hard to break. Pay attention to how your partner treats you and others. Trust your instincts and don't rationalize or excuse harmful behavior. Walking away from a bad situation early is better than staying and hoping things will change. Conclusion. Dating is complex, but understanding these common mistakes can help you navigate relationships more successfully. By recognizing and addressing these issues, you can create deeper connections, improve communication, and build a relationship based on trust and mutual respect. Healthy relationships require effort, but the reward of emotional intimacy and companionship is well worth it.